Paramount Pictures is currently filming a major motion picture in North Georgia called
Very interesting things which you'll see once you check out that movie.
We generally work on a few different types of projects. Obviously, we do a lot of short films.
Michael, how did you get started in filmmaking?
A very large part of the success of any project.
And I started my filmmaking career actually on a cruise ship making short films.
Wow. I'm the executive producer to our new feature film, The Common Denominator.
Tell us a little bit about your character in the film.
She's really upset from the beginning, from the get-go.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, basically, I somehow started acting in 1992.
Hi, this is Sayonara Silva. Welcome to our show at Rule Hollywood. We have an extremely happy show today. We have Miss Debbie Lewis as well as the actor for the film, the one, Michael Angelo. Thank you for joining us.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
Glad
How
to
are
be
you,
here.
Miss Debbie Lewis? She's
good.
actually the writer.
Good
the
to
writer
see
as
you.
well as for the screenplay. Tell us a little bit about the one.
The one. Wow. I love that. That's a real nice trip of relationships.
Okay.
It's about 3 relationships that actually end up being 6 relationships.
Wow.
It's to show that you never know who you're messing with.
Goes around in a circle like
Yes,
that.
it does. Yes, it does. And it's a small world.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, you need to treat your spouse right.
Right?
You need to treat your spouse right. So the one is a relationship. I hope to help men in relationships and show you yourself
Right.
in a relationship at the same time.
Okay, so it becomes like 3 stories, but they venture off into like a multiplication of other relationships,
No,
or not to give it all away.
They actually have secrets of the things you think you're getting away with, you're not actually getting away with, and it's to let the people know that you have to treat if you're not holding on to the household at home, the things you will wander off and do. And to be honest, you never know if it's your neighbor or if it's your the secretary.
You can't trust nobody.
Exactly.
You can't trust anybody.
But they are good people.
Right.
And the book is not, because all of us do not start off relationships with plans of
Being
venturing off.
deceitful.
Exactly.
Right.
So they're good people, and it's love there. That's the whole thing. It ventures from love to the whole question is, are you the one?
Right.
And it's not. It didn't come from any place else. But maybe if I try this, maybe I know that that's the one again.
Right.
Or maybe you should just do pretty good to be the one all the time.
Very interesting. Tell me, where do you write from? Is this through a personal experience? Or, I mean, your own relationships? Now I'm getting deep. I want to know where the writings come from.
Good. I'm glad you asked, because they are personal experiences. That's a bunch of stories, but the energy and the emotion and the outcome usually is true.
Right.
So I write from the hard experience, the love of not telling too much of my own, because don't nobody really want to put all their business in the street. So I want to put enough out there that I can listen to you say back to me without taking me back down the roads that actually, so they come from testimonies to help. They might be helping me, but I want to share with y'all how it helped me to get through my own personal experience. So nothing ever happened like that in the movie. So my ex-husband, my ex-husband would like for me to let the world know that when you see the movie, let them know I ain't treat you like that, Debbie. So nobody don't be coming up to me talking about, why you treat Debbie Lewis like that? She ain't done nothing to you or something. So no, he did not treat me like that. But the energy and the emotion comes from, I can breathe again.
Right.
So
it started a novel, and now it's becoming a feature film.
yes.
Okay. How in the works is that? Like, is that coming up soon? Is that finished? Is it in play?
It's completed.
It is completed.
And this is my husband in the movie.
Oh, okay.
And so
so you're the bad guy.
Yeah, I'm the bad guy, yeah.
no one got hurt.
On the
No
movie.
animals got hurt. No.
This is Michael. Michael Angelo is with us. Michael Angelo is the lead character
Yes.
of the film.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the character.
Well, Lee is a very multidimensional character. In the
Okay.
beginning, he starts off as being a violent character. He's very abusive, dominating and controlling. I don't think that Lee has ever had a strong female role model in his life because all the women who are involved in his life, he treats them badly.
Wow.
And then in the middle of the film, it shows a more, sadomasochistic side of his sexual escapades.
Okay.
Just to say that and keep it clean on public TV. And then,
Thank you.
yes,
thank
and
you.
then at the end, he does a complete revolution, a complete turnaround. He becomes the nice person that most of the characters are,
Right.
as you will see as you watch the movie, and he goes back to being a decent human being and a caring and a charismatic person.
Now,
So,
relating
yeah.
to this character with your own personal experience, how did you see yourself in Lee?
Well, I mean, I think there are dualities in everyone. We have that yin and yang. There's the good and the bad, and the cold and the dark, or whatever. But I did see that at some times in my life, I can be very controlling of the people who I love. Not to be rude or disrespectful, but because you love people, you tend to want to guide them in the right direction. So sometimes your guidance or compassion can be misconstrued as being mean or evil. So sometimes people tell me I can be a bit controlling. Only the people who I truly love and care for. And then there are times when you're just yourself, whoever you are. You don't really know who you are because you have to grow and learn who you are. So
still in development.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm still young. I'm still in development. And when I did that movie, like 3 or 4 years ago, I was still figuring out things about me as an actor and as a person. So when I watched that movie, I see how we have all grown as actors or actresses and as people from just watching the film. And it's like a teaching tool. Like you said before, you can look at that film and you can see a situation that maybe your aunt went through, or you went through, or your uncle, or your mom, whatever, your sister, a brother, or what have you, and you can see like it could possibly offer a resolution as to how to solve a problem.
Oh, that's wonderful. You know what? Tell me a little bit about the rehearsals and how it came all together, because it looked like you guys put a lot of time into this.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Okay. Oh, wow. You remember Joe Muggs on Peachtree?
Yeah.
That was our rehearsal spot.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that was one of many. I mean,
that was one of many.
That was the
but that
second
was
half.
like my
Yeah.
the first half was like, okay, the cameraman was not bringing out his camera until we rehearsed. It wasn't gonna be going to the spot to rehearse lines.
Right.
So we started out at my house. So we made that film happen by all means necessary.
Wow.
And thank you, Lord, for the endurance and the perseverance of the cast.
And earwax music,
Earwax,
yeah, definitely.
oh my goodness. So we was up in Joe Muggs, choking on each other, pushing.
Oh goodness. Tell me about some of the other characters that, that basically one of the main ones.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk
Well,
I want to hear
about your
the
fellow
female
cast.
stuff.
Yeah.
Some women, because I
Yeah,
know about the
yeah,
lead.
women,
Okay.
yeah.
What about the women?
Well, I play opposite another actress. Her name is Novena. She's out in LA now, so shouts out to her. She emailed me last night on MySpace, like, send me a shout out. So there you go.
Novena.
But she was great because she was like the girl who I was cheating with, among many girls. But she was
Among many
which they didn't
girls.
show on the movie, but she was the one that they focused on, and she was like. She was a girl who would let me boss her around. She was very, submissive, and I guess she wanted just to have a relationship with someone who was empowering. Because I was a powerful, spearhead in the movie, she was more attached to the power, I guess, than me. And at a later point in the film, she realizes that, you're not the one. You're not the one for me. You're not the one for anyone. You're only for yourself, and you're gonna you're very narcissistic. You're gonna look out for your own interests and not mine. So she wakes up in the end and she sees that I'm not a good match for her. But she was a strong actress. She stepped in. She flew back from LA. She would shoot her scenes and she would go back to LA. So she did a fantastic job as far as making the chemistry look as if we were all there at the same time. We were all in the same accord, and she was really strong.
That dedication.
Yes, she was really
to
strong.
make it happen.
It took us 3 years.
Like 3.5 almost.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
To make the film, but when you see it, it seemed like we made it in 2 months.
So where can we see the film? I want to know that.
Okay.
Where can we see it?
I am actually look. If I can get this straight, could do it guerrilla style or I could sell it. I really want to sell the story because I know the film work itself. That was our first completed film without any budget, straight everybody, I guess, gun-ho to get it done.
Right.
So we did beautiful work but we don't know if Hollywood would really say, this is acceptable for us to put on the big screen.
Right.
But it's on the big screen enough for me to even see a completed work without asking anybody.
Well, you're on Rule
for their
Hollywood.
work. So I'm like, I
no
love
disrespect
it.
to you, but
Thank you,
I would
Sid.
definitely beg to differ because I think it's, it's a quality film.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess she was fishing for that, you know.
Oh, thank you, Mike. I mean, hey, y'all, I kid you not.
But it's really quality.
Wow, thank you, Mike.
Because if you look at what we had to do, first of all, I give props to, you know, David as a great writer, and to Nehemiah, who was a great, you know, film producer and director also. And he took what he had, which was like minimal resources and, you know, a pretty average camera, and made it look as if it were done with a, you know, digital or you know, high definition camera. We had airplanes, we had scenes that were splitting and dividing at the same time. So he did a great job.
Awesome.
And, you know, I'd never seen the film before, so when I finally got a chance to see the film in its entirety, I was blown away because I'm thinking, wow, what we had to work with, and you know what we brought together as a cast, and for 3 years, 3 years and a half of people being on and off, and people changing and growing. It would look very cohesive, as if it were all on this, you know, at the same year. I'm serious.
I love that because I don't want to get the big head. And my film, just to hear other, I have to humble that.
No, you should be proud of it.
So,
no, that's your piece of you. So definitely.
That's 3 years of hard work, though.
Exactly.
Free.
3 years of hard work. I just
365 times 3. That's a big number. Tell me a little bit about what other projects you're working on right now.
Okay, I just completed my first play, and it actually won for Play Fest of 2007.
Congratulations.
Thank y'all.
2007. There you go.
We performed it October the 7th, and the name of that is The Sweetest Thought.
Okay.
See, the one was written from my energy and heart of being so angry about the divorce.
Right.
So the one was all adult, I don't need no kids.
Right.
You ain't the one, so you whatever. So I was going through that. But my kid said, excuse me, I was there. I have something to say.
Right.
So the play was written for kids in different situations in their families. So it's called The Sweetest Thought.
Okay.
Wow.
And the play actually won. The first time we performed it, it was for a play fest. It was against 5 or 6 other main plays. And it won for Best Production, Best Playwright.
Congratulations. Wow.
My kid won for Best Male Lead Actor.
It's your son. It's your son. Who's in
Little
it?
Bryce, yeah.
Oh
Bryce.
my goodness, and he's a cutie pie.
And it won for Best Vocalist.
Oh,
so,
that's wonderful.
I was like, Lord, so thank you. So to back up about the film, it took me 3 years to do the film, but it took me 5 weeks to produce the play. And Lord just showed me all in one thing. You're pretty good over here, and you good over here. It really, this year, coming into 2008, I was like, okay, hold on, should I hold my chest up, or should I just be humming like, yeah, hold on, maybe somebody will recognize me. So it's been a real great walk of working with so many awesome people.
Well, that's wonderful. We look forward to looking at the video and look at the screenplay and more. Big ups to you, 2008. Tell me anything else on 2008 that you're expecting?
Yes, please get the book that's already out because I am shooting my first book. And it's already in screenplay form. It is what it is.
Where
it's a
can
screenplay.
We get it? Where can we get
you can get it from Barnes & Noble's, Doubleday, Borders, Walden, and the name of the book is either Everything Was Wrong from the Get-Go or Right from the Start. And it is spelled the way it said, either Everything Was Wrong from the Get-Go, G-I-T, go, or Right from the Start. And the only way I am taking auditions and everything from that is because it is a script.
Right.
You will have to buy the book
Right.
and come to the audition. We can audition all day long from the book and audition.
Oh, wow. So you're going to have auditions coming up.
I'm having.
Oh, definitely. Well, we look forward to that.
Wow.
Thank you, Debbie
So,
Lewis, for
thank
coming here, and
you.
Michelangelo. Also,
thank
any
you.
other projects you're coming up with?
Yeah.
You got a couple up your sleeve. You
Yeah, I
can't
got a
really
couple.
tell me too much.
Well, some I can't mention, but
Okay.
the most notable thing that I just finished was the Jack Squad from Semboya Entertainment.
Okay.
And if you like the movie, Set It Off.
It's kind of, okay.
It's hot.
Oh, wow.
I really can't even talk about
And
it.
it's hot because he's in it.
No,
and Debbie
no.
Lewis,
It's just hot because that whole cast is hot.
Wow,
and I have
that's what's up.
3 more things. The People's Film Company is going to do a movie which is called The Love Hurts. It's about spousal abuse through the eyes of the aggressor. So pretty much why men beat women, which is really important. I think any kind of abuse is
Right, of
bad.
course.
So it's going to have a message. And then there's always Love Always Charleston and A-Town East, the 2 shows that really got me started in the industry. Thank you to Bob Gay, who gave me my really first start, and Debbie. And my last project is going to be The Night of Jackals, which will be produced by DeWitt Jones. And that's an action film that I've been rehearsing for now. So I'm pretty sore right now.
Okay.
So it was even hard to get out of the bed this morning.
Well, hopefully we
Wow.
can bring you on another show of
Well,
Real
thank
Hollywood,
you. I hope so.
so you guys can let us know in the progress of 2000.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you for coming. And again, this is Real Hollywood. Sayonara, saying sayonara.
Sayonara.
All right.